Hello and welcome to a unboxing video for the two hero packs for Marvel Champions, the Living Card Game. Today we're going to be unboxing Falcon and Winter Soldier, and let's get right into it. So we're going to unbox Falcon first. Alrighty, get his little placer out. Put this off to the side. Alright, here's Falcon's hero pack. No new keywords. Okay. And he comes in a leadership deck. And then on the other side is his little poster. Pretty good. Alrighty. Alright, let's open up his deck, and then I'll do the same thing as I did in my Black Panther and Silk video. I'll separate Falcon's character-specific cards, and then his aspect cards, along with his newer cards that are added into his pack. So here's his aspect. Okay, there's his obligation. And that, and then we will do those last for the stop cards. So let's take a look at Sam Wilson. So Sam Wilson is his alter ego. He's a shield keyword. He has a 3 recovery, hand size is 6, 10 hit points. He has an ability called Birds of a Feather. Action, discard 1 card from your hand, search your deck and discard pile for a bird card and add it to your hand. Limit 1 per round. Let's flip him over to his Falcon side. He is a basic 2/2/2 stat line. During the player phase, play with the top card of the encounter deck face up. Eagle-eyed. Response, after you play an aerial card, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Alright, so that's his hero card. Let's go through his character-specific cards. First we have Red Wing, a 2-cost ally, is a 1/1, 2 hit points. Hero action, exhaust Red Wing, return him to your hand and discard the top card of the encounter deck. Choose to either deal X damage to an enemy or remove X threat from a scheme. X is the number of icons in the discarded boost area. Then we have Bird of Prey, which is an event, hero action. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. You may discard the top card of the encounter deck to deal 1 additional damage to an enemy for each icon in the discarded boost area. He has 2 copies of that. We have another event, 2 cost. Bird's Eye View. This is a thwart. Aerial. Hero action. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Discard the top card of the encounter deck to remove 1 additional threat for each boost or for each icon in the discarded boost area. And he has 2 copies of that as well. He has 2 copies of a 0 cost up, and away event. It is a defense card. After an attacking enemy is given face down boost card, look at the top card. Look at the card and the top card of the encounter deck. You may swap those cards. Draw 1 card for each printed icon in the boost card's boost area. There we go. 2 copies of that. We have a support, Falcon's Flock, 2 cost, aerial bird, has 5 uses. Remove 1 bird counter from here, generate a energy resource for an aerial card. Has 1 copy. Another support, 1 cost, Soup Kitchen, alter ego action. Exhaust Sam Wilson and Soup Kitchen, heal damage from Sam Wilson equal to his recovery, and reduce the cost of the next ally or support played this phase by 2. And now he has upgrades. His aerial evacuation, 1 cost. Hero interrupt. When another friendly character would be dealt any amount of damage, discard aerial evacuation, prevent all that damage, and change to alter ego form. If that character is a hero, they also change to hero form. He has aerial recon, 1 cost. Exhaust aerial recon and deal a player 1 face down encounter card. Place 1 recon counter here. And then it has an interrupt. When a player would be dealt an encounter card, remove 1 recon counter from here instead. We have a 2-cost upgrade, Battlefield Awareness. Hero Interrupt. When Falcon uses a basic power, exhaust Battlefield Awareness and discard the top card of the encounter deck. Falcon gets +1 to that power for this use for each icon in the discarded boost area. Draw their fire. 1 cost per player. I think that's the first card per player. After the villain phase begins, discard draw their fire. Discard draw their fire. Falcon does not exhaust to defend until the end of the phase. And then he has 2 more here. It's 2 cost. Talon Line. After you resolve Falcon's Eagle-Eyed ability, discard Talon Line for each icon discarded card's boost area. Choose 1. Ready a character you control or stun an enemy. And his final character-specific card is Vibranium Microweave. Falcon gets +1 defense. Hero Interrupt. When Falcon would take any amount of damage, exhaust Vibranium Microweave. Prevent 1 of that damage and deal 1 damage to an enemy. Alright. Let's go through his aspect cards. We have Adam Warlock. Arrow, which I believe is new. I think this Adam Warlock is a reprint, pretty sure. But I'm not going to read all of his aspect cards. I'll leave them on the screen for a second. And if you want to read it. So we have Arrow, Cloud9, Hugin and Moonin, Spectrum, Strength and Diversity. He has 3 copies of that. Flight Squadron, 3 copies of that as well. Resource Reserve, 3 copies of that. He has the Triskelion. He has Cap's Shield, Captain America. So, an upgrade. This is new. I will read this. Play only if you are the Bucky Barnes or Sam Wilson player. Hero action. Exhaust Captain America and spend a physical resource. Find Captain America's shield and add it to your hand. If it leaves play this way, deal 4 damage to an enemy. Okay. And he has 3 copies of Wingman. Another 0-cost upgrade. He has his basic 3-card resources. And then the Power of Flight. It's got pretty nice art on it. There are 3 copies of that as well. Alright. Let's look at his obligation. Harlem's Protector. It has 3 emergency counters. Alter Ego. Spend 1 resource of any type. Remove 1 emergency counter from here. And it has a extra encounter card. Alright, who is his nemesis? His nemesis is Viper. With their side scheme. And then 2 copies of Serpent Soldier. And a whoops. Dropped it. There it is. Okay. All right. And then really quick, we can go through his extra cards. We have another Captain America. We have a Captain America shield. We have Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. We have Misty Knight. Ops Room. 3 copies of that. And we have a new encounter set. Fixer. Okay. He has an attachment for the jetpack. Tech pack. A side scheme. And a treachery. And 2 copies of that. Okay. All right, let me get this cleaned up and then we can go to, where does that go? Yes, that goes there. Put that over there. Put these with the Sam Wilson cards. And we can go on to the Winter Soldier. And I will do this. I'll do the same exact thing for Bucky here. All right. Look at our nice poster of the Winter Soldier. His rules and keywords. Keyword. Comes in an aggression deck. There we go. All right, we got Bucky Barnes. His character specific cards. Got his aspect cards. Obligation. And his nemesis. And then his extra cards. So, first thing is, we have Bucky Barnes as alter ego. Recovery of 3, hit 11 hit points, hand size is 6. Shield and soldier keywords. Cybernetically enhanced. Action. Spend 1 resource of any type. Search your deck and discard pile for cybernetic arm and put it into play. Alright. And we'll flip it over and we have Winter Soldier. He is a baseline of 2/2/2 again. Shield and Soldier. Lethal Protector. Response. After you attack and defeat an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme. That's really good. Alright. So first thing up on his kit is his cybernetic arm. It's a 1 cost upgrade. Item tech, resource, exhaust cybernetic arm, generate a wild resource for an attack event. That event deals 1 additional damage. His identity ally is Black Widow, a 3 cost, 2 to 3 hit points. Response, after you play Black Widow from your hand, return an attack event from your discard pile to your hand. He has an event Arm Block, 1 cost event, Defense, Hero Interrupt. When an enemy attacks, deal 3 damage to it. If you exhausted Cybernetic Arm to play for this event, prevent all damage from that attack. There are 2 copies of that. He has a 3 cost event attack, Metal Punch. Hero action, deal 7 damage to an enemy. If you exhausted Cybernetic Arm to pay for this attack gains overkill. There are 3 copies of Metal Punch. Alright, we have Electrical Discharge. It's an attack, cost 2, deal 4 damage to an enemy. If you paid for this event using a energy resource, stun that enemy. 2 copies. He has a 1 cost support, safe house number 30, location shield, alter ego action, exhaust safe house number 30, search an encounter deck for a minion and put it into play, engage with you, then draw 1 card. And then we have our upgrades. A 2 cost preparation, silent infiltration. After you attack and defeat an enemy, discard this card, ready your hero, and confuse an enemy. There are 2 of those upgrades. We have Winter Armor. 2 cost, you get 3 hit points and gain steady. Winter Mask, 1 cost. You gain the Spy trait, Hero Response. After you attack and defeat an enemy, exhaust Winter Mask, draw a card. And we have Winter Rifle. 3 cost, weapon, restricted. When Winter Soldier makes a basic attack, exhaust Winter Rifle. Winter Soldier gets +2 attack for this attack. This attack gains piercing and ranged. All right. And I will go over his aspect cards here. We have Captain America, Steve Rogers. We have Deathlock, Henry Hayes. Firepower. 3 copies of that. 1 by 1. 3 copies. Spoiling for a Fight. 3 copies of that as well. We have an upgrade, Aggressive Stance. 3 copies. We have Bambino. 1 copy. Man on the Wall. Shield's Sidearm. 3 copies of that. And we have our new Nick Fury Sr. ally. Super Soldiers team up ability with Captain America. And another team up with Black Widow. And his 3 basic double resources. All right, here we have his obligation, the Red Room Programming. Give to the Bucky Barnes player. You may flip to alter ego form. Choose to either exhaust Bucky Barnes, remove this card from the game. Discard the highest printed cost card from your hand and take indirect damage equal to its cost. Discard this obligation. All right, and his nemesis is Crossbones with his side scheme. And he has attachments and 2 Hydra Mercenary minions. All right, and then now we can go through his extra cards. So we have White Widow, Yelena, another Super Soldier team up, another Winter Soldier, Black Widow, Shield Deputy. 3 copies of that. We have Blizzard as a new encounter set. With his attachment. Gets 2 of those. His side scheme. And 2 treacheries. Alrighty. So, that was an unboxing of both Winter Soldier and the Falcon. I plan on making a video with running their decks or creating decks for them. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good day.